Hi everybody, I'm John Finn, and welcome to an unboxing and review. I am really pretty excited about this. I didn't expect to be able to find this in stores. It was rumored to be, and people were posting photos of it coming from Big Lots at all places, which is a discount wholesaler in America. I don't know if it's in other places in the United States, but yeah, it was on there. It was $20, which is really, I think, the going price for it, so it wasn't really discounted any, but it was there. It's the Eternian Royal Palace Guard. We're going to open it up. This is the only one they had, or I would have bought probably several, because this is an army builder. But I got this guy. Let's open him. Let's take a look. Let's not waste any more time. But actually, before we do, let's look at the artwork on this friggin' box. This is beautiful work. You got the Eternian Guards there against these kind of skeleton warriors. You've got the old school Mattel version of Man-at-Arms there. He doesn't have the mustache, so it's just like the original vintage figure, which you've got the head sculpt in the package itself. We turn it around. You got some more gnarly guys on the side. You've got, it looks like Moss Man coming out there on the bottom, so we're probably gonna get him pretty soon. And then on the back, you've got a scene from inside the Royal Palace, moving down to the cross cell of the line. This is Wave, I don't know. I actually got this guy on the way, this Beast Man. I'm pretty excited about that. But let's get this open. Let's take a look at this Eternian Palace Guard. And these boxes aren't the best for exciting unboxings, but they're really nice for if you want to keep the box intact, which for some reason I do. And as we get the box open, the first thing we're going to see is this little instruction guide that shows us how modular the figures are. It just shows you which parts can be removed. You can remove it at the waist, you can remove the two arms, you can remove the head, and you can remove the feet from the legs on almost all of the almost all of the Masters of the Universe Origins figures are modular in this way, except for the ones with special builds like Robata or Manny Faces, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and put this aside for now, and let's take this bad boy out of the box. And it just slides right out. Okay, Carnage. Woo! It's got that nice blue background again, which I really like. And here he is in the plastic. I don't know how I want to attack this guy. I think first we're going to pop out the head sculpt. Oh no, I dropped Man-at-Arms' head. Okay. Closer look at the head sculpt. It's pretty close to the original from what I remember. I never actually had a Man-at-Arms figure growing up, so this is technically my first Man-at-Arms. It's cool. It's got, a nice amount of detail for the price. For the price point, it's pretty good. Pretty solid. It's got a little bit of a... Oh, that's just the way the plastic molding is. I thought it was like an imperfection there at the top, but it's just the way the plastic comes together at the top. I'm gonna put that guy aside. Let's pop out this armor, the Man-at-Arms armor there. You can see it's got the strappies in the back like all the other MOTU armor. I'm just gonna put that right there. Put his head there. And let's pop out next weapon, or the Man-at-Arms mace. We'll just drop that there on the table. We're going to take out this shield here. Whoa! Shield popped out pretty enthusiastically. There is the shield. It is just a handled shield. There's no clip on it. So I don't know if that's going to affect its playability and how well it stays in the hands, but we'll definitely take a look at that. We'll just set that right there. We're going to take out the halberd here. Pretty flexible. It's not super hard. It's not like jelly or anything, but it does have a little bit of give to it, which is good. It means it's not going to break when you try to get it out of the package. And let's pop this big Eternian Guard out of the plastic. And is he tied in? Yes, he is tied in at the feet. You can see the little plastic ties right here, right here. I think we can probably force past him though. Yeah, he's force passed really easy. Okay, let's take a closer look at this Eternian Palace Guard here. Ooh, great head articulation. Just solid but smooth. Shoulders are, you know, as typically stiff as they usually are to these packages. Elbows are great. Dang, this guy has a lot of pieces of armor on him too. He's got the arm bits here on each shoulder, so the pauldrons, I guess, and then you've got the gauntlets here on the forearms, and you have the kind of shin guards over the boots here. I really like this detail, the two-toned belt. You don't see that a whole lot in these MOTU Classic or MOTU Origins figures, so that's nice to see. And let's go ahead and just pop this head off real quick. Take a look at it. The little headpiece doesn't really move. It's got a little bit of flexibility to it, and you can see that underneath it's just another man-at-arms face sculpt, but it's supposed to stay up over the mouth and nose like that. It's COVID season, y'all. COVID. And we will pop Man-at-Arms' head on. Yeah, it looks kind of goofy without the Man-at-Arms armor on there, but you can see how easily these things just come off and go back on. There we go. Maybe I just didn't get him on there enough. And let's stand him up on his little base here. Good. That's a pretty little figure, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. The armor itself is the standard kind of MOTU armor, and I would say probably the easiest way to take this off would be to pop off this center back joint, and then pop off the arms, and it just comes off real smooth. And then put on the other armor, we will take that center joint off again. We're going to put it on his little stubby body here. There we go. Come on. Get in there. There we go. We'll pop these arms back on. Get it in the slot. Here. Pop this head sculpt off. Pop this one on, the old Duncan. Doesn't really snap into place like the other one does. That's kind of frustrating, but you can get the idea of it here. And we will give him his mace. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go, Man-at-Arms. Well, his ankle is kind of twisted here. There we go. It's hard to see the way the boots are facing with the shin guards on. On the one handstand test, it passes with flying colors. Let's see if he can hold this shield, though. I'm a little bit worried about that. It doesn't come with extra hand sculpts. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's not going to stay on as well as the He-Man one, of course, because there's no arm snap. But that makes sense now that I get a closer look at the figure because of those gauntlets he has to wear over his wrists. It wouldn't really have anywhere to snap. Well, this boot is just giving me all kinds of trouble. Yeah, his left ankle is a bit tight. That's a little bit frustrating, but other than that, everything works really well. The articulation, the accessories fit well. Let's put the halberd in his hand, just to say we tested it. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's take a closer look here. We're gonna take the camera off our stand, just to get a good look here at Man-at-Arms. Now he's wearing too much armor. I know, but it's just too much work to take all of it off on video. Look at that. That's a cool little figure, y'all. 20 bucks. You can't really beat it. You get 2 head sculpts, you get 2 weapons, you get 2 sets of armor, plus all the extra armor. You get, like, what is that, 6 pieces of armor in addition to the chest piece. and a shield. That's a really cool deal. I hope they release more figures like this, the kind of semi-generic army builder figures. Those are always kind of my favorite in lines. I loved Stormtroopers in the old Star Wars line, and I like this guy a lot, and I'd like to see more of him, and I'd like to see those skeleton warriors that we saw in the artwork of the package. I think that would be phenomenal. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this gave you an idea of whether or not this one is for you, if you want to pick it up, if you see it in store, or if you want to seek it out. I think this is worth seeking out, to be honest. I found it serendipitously, but I would look for this now that I know how good quality and how much it comes with and everything, and how cool it looks up close. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Remember to keep collecting the way you like to collect, whether that's keeping your figures mock, whether that's opening them up for display or for play. Whatever makes you happy is the right way to do it, so keep doing it. Till next time, I'm John Finn, and I'm out.